Good morning. Welcome to the Friday devotion at the river at Eureka. I am Cathy, your ever-traveling lay leader there. And today brings me out, I guess it would be north of Tucson, Arizona, in a place called Catalina National Forest. So somewhere back there behind the saguaro is a valley, Oro Valley, and that is the site of where all those wildfires just raged down that valley last year. My friends have a house up here, and so they were describing that. Pretty fascinating stuff. They said they just waited, that they would, on the news media, they would say, this block needs to get out, that block needs to get out. But at any rate, back to the devotion. That's just where I am. Coming down here from Phoenix was really amazing. It's just so different, right? It's just so different, and these people love it. This will be a short devotion because it's 100+ degrees out here right now. I'm not going to take it too terribly long, but on the way down, it was just like mountain range after mountain range, just one more beautiful than the next, with these lovely little saguaro cactuses just dotting every all the way up and down the mountains. Just a different kind of scenery, which made me think, my daughter had just been in town. She works out in Utah, and her first comment on being back in St. Louis was, look how green it is here. And I guess that's one of those things we just take for granted living in the St. Louis area. It really is green. This is not green. Just a little green, but when you're out in that highway, it is all dust and desert, which, you think about God and his creation, and he's awesome. Like, he put a little of this and a little, his recipe for creation was obviously perfect, but I don't know. He made creation like he makes us. Just all these different places, so unique, and he made each of us really, really unique. It reminds me of, is it Jeremiah? For I know the plans I made for you, plans to prosper. I'm not really good. I just pulled off the road at 100 degrees, so I am not really prepared for this devotion. But what I will say is, I kind of wrote a few notes down. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. That's his promise. That's his promise. And so, when we're always wishing for what we don't have, whether it's people here wishing for the greenness of St. Louis, or us wishing for these beautiful mountains, he made all things pretty pure and pretty good. And he knew exactly what he was doing, and he does, I assure you, because the verse I chose, was it Jeremiah 29:11, I think. But the verse I chose, there's so many like that in the Bible with his promises that assure us he has something in store with the gifts he poured into each of you. There is something in his kingdom here on earth for us to do. And if we find the silence and we can be still long enough, something tells me that we will figure that out and the world will be a better place for it. So from hot Arizona, that is all I've got for today, because it's sweltering here. God bless each and every one of you as you go through this week.